Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing fine. Welcome back to our Warlords Battlecry to Ironman campaign, although this is going to be a bit of a, let's just say a special episode. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn all of the sounds back down, because last episode I felt a little bit too loud. So the experiment to raise the volume didn't quite end up working. Now, let's just take a look at our character screen. Last episode, some weird stuff happened when we tried to attack Lunarion, the High Elf capital. First, we were thwarted by the Archmage hero casting a fire immunity buff on their entire army while we were mid-combat with them with our Minotaur shamans, and the only type of damage they can do is fire damage. So that was awful. Somehow we got through that. Our Minotaur King helped us with that. But then somehow it turned out that something had killed our Archon. So I tried to defeat that by using a trick where instead of resigning, which saves the results of that battle, I quit, which shouldn't have saved the result of that battle, and it put us into the next battle with the Archon still available in our retinue, and we took it, and we won that map, and the Archon stayed alive until the very end. You could tell because I had the Archon locked, and you could see its health in the bottom left corner. It never died. We won, but then somehow at the end the game killed our Archon anyway, because it had, I guess, saved its status of having been killed, even though that status shouldn't have applied. And what I have decided is that because the game has glitched us out of having our Archon, we are going to resort to less than noble means to get an Archon back on our side. And this is something I didn't want to have to do, but we are going to play a skirmish. We're going to play with the Kaz, and the only purpose of this is we are going to play until we get our Archon back. So it really doesn't matter who we play as, but let's be Minotaurs. Why not? Let's give ourselves very high resources. Who do we want to be against? Let's be against the undead. Let's give them the lowest possible, the weakest possible AI. Let's give them the lowest possible amount of resources. Let's give ourselves even more advantages by getting rid of the exposed map and the fog of war. And let's go right in. It's important for me to do it in this particular map, Blasted Delta. It could also work in certain other maps, but I know for a fact that it should work in this map. Alright? You know what, let's give ourselves, I don't know, 12 points? Sounds good. Are there any rules that we want? We could have no heroes, that would make things interesting. Any other options? Don't really care about any of those other settings, so let's just start. And you might be wondering what I'm even doing. You know what, let's go with you. We might give you a couple levels. It really doesn't matter. You might be wondering why I've come to this skirmish map, and the reason is because on this map I know that, yes, there's a celestial temple in this part of the map where we can hire for ourselves another Archon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mines, I'm going to immediately start building up my base. Doesn't really matter what I do or what I don't do with my base. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send my Minotaur King over there to grab that Celestial Temple. Let's also make a note of where our enemy is. Our enemy, who I have hobbled severely by not only giving them the weakest... Okay, here they are. The weakest possible AI, but then also giving... okay, this is the game trying to troll me. Giving them a Dark Elf hero, which could potentially assassinate us. But aside from that, I've given them not only the weakest possible AI, but also the lowest possible resources. So that's gonna help us out. And because of this garbage with the hero that the game has given them... Oh, this camel, dude, what are you doing? Out of my way. So with the resource advantage, we're not going to have to worry about them for quite some time. Having said that, we do want to keep an eye on what they're doing and what, if anything, they are sending in our direction. Ooh, before I hire an Archon, I need to build my barracks to get the training bonus. This is going to take a while. We're going to hire an Archon probably right away, although I want to wait until I'm feeling... Oh no, I moved my guy. Okay. You know what? It's probably for the best to deal with this enemy first. Although, you know what? No. I'm gonna get my Archon first, and any kills that I get on this map, I want to get with the Archon. Specifically with the Archon.
Research complete.
I also want to start building, I don't know, the Ironworks. The lookout is completely useless in this map because we start out with a fully explored map. These bonuses, sadly, will not apply to the Archon that we're about to hire, but they will help our Minotaur King. You know what, to start upgrading. It really doesn't matter what we build or upgrade, because this game is... Oh, we can start getting fire elementals, which we would be able to get. This is something I should point out. In skirmish maps, you don't get your campaign map bonuses. So we would have been able to cast Fire Elemental on the campaign if we were doing this on a campaign map. But because this is a skirmish, we don't have any of those bonuses. That is something
Research complete.
that we need to be mindful of. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure the sound effects weren't completely killed off, but I think they're fine. The game was just going through a bit of a quiet moment. Now that we have done this,
New buildings are available.
by done this, I mean gotten the Archon started.
Research complete.
We're gonna... You know what, I don't wanna... I want to allow them to build some stuff, because I don't want them to resign as soon as their hero gets killed. Because that would kind of defeat the purpose. What I'll do, though, is... What is he doing with this zombie? We've gotten our training research done, which is great. Let's even get some more bonuses here and there, why not? Yeah, we're low on gold because of the huge sum we're paying to hire this Archon. So we don't get any of the bonuses from our campaign, like not the ones that we were given by the territories,
Research complete.
but we do still have these lovely items that we've gathered from the campaign maps. So we still have those. So our here we go. So our campaign exploits, in both sense of the word, have definitely been of use to us. Now I'm kind of thinking I should have given them a slightly more aggressive AI so that they would build more things. But you know what? Speaking of exploits, let's do something else. We don't have to attack them, we can attack neutral buildings. And I think you even get experience for attacking your own buildings. But let's stick with neutral buildings for now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend the rest of this map leveling up my Archon by attacking neutral buildings on the map. I will attack the enemy hero
Research complete.
if and only if they build a graveyard, because they are the undead faction. Their keep, unlike most keeps, cannot build their basic builder unit. So if I kill them while they have only a keep active, chances are they will resign and I won't be able to level up my Archon anymore. Let me move you back to the base. Where's the Archon? Let me lock you. As you can see, he's already gotten some nice experience. Just go on destroying mines. Because each building you destroy will get you 3 experience. And you actually go through stuff pretty quickly. Are there any quests on this map? No. Maybe I should have done this on another map where we can also do like, quests, but I think that that would be a bit too much. Let's just be, you know what? Let's even start hiring a second Archon. I don't know how much space we have in our retinue, whether we can take in a second one.
Research complete.
Because if we can, I will definitely bring in 2 Archons. Archons are a fantastic unit. Alright, let me do one thing. Don't want to attack their hero, but I do want to attack the Doom Knight and these extra things. Already gained 1 level for our Archon. Alright. Taking you down. This temple has already regenerated, so good for it. Don't know what. Maybe they're having trouble because they don't have place to build because of the weird map layout. I really need them to build their graveyard. Alright. So at some point, what I'm gonna do is I am going to skip ahead to the point where I think I've leveled my Archon up enough. And I think that point is going to be when we are at 160 experience. Because that was... Here we go, there's their graveyard. And why are you building it there? What are you trying to do, man? I don't know why I said it like that. But you know what? Let them have their graveyard. We just have to be careful not to accidentally destroy it. Now that their graveyard is built, one thing I will do before I skip ahead is I will kill their hero. If I can just find out where she is. It looks like she is over here. So now that they have their
Don't hurt me. Yes, master.
now that they have their graveyard, we shouldn't have to worry about them resigning after we kill their hero. And what are you exactly? You are a fighter, but imps are also showing up, so I guess you've got summoning magic somehow? Who knows? Who knows? What we're gonna do is we're gonna attack this hero and hopefully not let you... By you, I mean the Archon get killed. Completely unnecessary critical hit against the... Okay. That was... extremely unceremonious. She's attacking so fast and with so much damage that this is actually legitimately... you see what I mean. She is not an assassin. She's a fighter, but she assassinated our Archon. This is something that all dark elves can do. Regardless, okay, this clearly is not working. I'm actually a little bit worried. Yeah, I'm actually a little worried because she is so strong. I don't know how I don't even know how I would take her down. Maybe a second Archon to soften her up. And I need to lock the first one again. So where was all of this happening? Somewhere here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if we can let's see how we're gonna do this. Second Archon is showing up. I think with 2 Archons we should be able to take her down. So I want the first
New buildings are available.
I want the stronger Archon to get the experience for killing her.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Let evil beware.
That wasn't what I wanted. Let me try this again. I know this is... So let's see. Alright.
New buildings are available.
Let's see if we can take her down the way I want to. Okay. Okay. That was not what I wanted. Come on, let's try this again without... Okay, this I think is promising. Come on.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Yes. Our strong Archon got the experience. And now she didn't even drop an item, so there's nothing to look at there. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to skip ahead. Let me lock this Archon again. To when we have leveled this Archon up enough that I am satisfied. I'm gonna have to destroy... Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? Did somebody nobody even destroyed your...
You are victorious.
Are you kidding me? Everything's going wrong, but hopefully we should have an Archon for our retinue. We got 42 experience that we probably did not deserve, if we're being honest. And we can bring our Archon into our retinue. What's your name? Soden. For a second I thought that was Snowden, and I was like, it's an interesting name, but no, this is a totally different kind of dude. Alright, so, okay. That was fun, I guess? Another weird episode. So we've got back-to-back strange episodes with all kinds of glitchy and odd stuff going on, although strictly speaking there weren't any glitches in this episode. Sometimes enemies, especially the lowest level of AI, they will resign for no reason. Like, they had a lot of resources, they had their keep, they had their graveyard, but they just... I guess they didn't feel like playing anymore, so they left. The good news is we got our Archon back. Bad news is he's still a little bit underleveled, so we're gonna have to babysit him for a while. Right, that's gonna be all for this, short and unusual episode. When we come back, we will finally go back to the campaign map. And we're gonna continue on, speaking of terrifying Dark Elves and their ever-present assassination abilities, we're gonna continue on our goal to try and wipe them out from the campaign map. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I thank you for watching. Hope you'll join me for the next one. And until then, my friends, take care.